So I will be presenting my top portfolio to Tommy Rowan. So I've two sections, which is my resource development and my assessment question. So in my resource development, I have two sections: word bank and physical model. So my rationale: this is the first resource I've created in relation to my topic, which is Loci Rowan Circle, but could be used for all topics. It is a simple word bank that allows students to identify key terms they may struggle with to understand and to find them and note why they are important. The most suitable way of using this with students would be to get them to keep a sheet, which is a personal resource with a template and heading shown above that would allow students to input any word that could be related to the topic.
So one question there I have for John is, what is one common problem students may have when answering a question on loci Rowan circles?
So one thing that students may find hard to encounter is visualization. So actually looking at the question itself. So like I have said in the previous, it can be very hard for students to go from a 3D object portrait on a sheet to a 2D graphical presentation. As a result, I figured out is the best way to do two simple ways of general model and a real life example of loci Rowan circle. So here in my for my resource, for visual aid, I use a foam roller, which is kind of for exercise, and I use a medicine ball. So when I roll the foam roller, you can see that the circle is rolling on a flat surface, which is 180 degrees. So my aim is to use these models to get across the key concept of the triangulation on the basic level, but also to get students to use them as a reference when completing more advanced questions. This is an example here in more detail with the videos and methods used for the following slide.
So another question there I have for John is, how will your physical resource be helpful for a student inside a classroom?
So I feel that students they can view the resource with different viewpoints, which allows them to see from the plan, elevation, in view of the question. So like I have here, you can see that I have a cylinder taped with a bit of paper with a circle that's divided into 12 equal parts. So by rolling my circle along this fixed line 180 degrees, you can see that from marking off at a fixed point P, you can mark off each point, which allows you to form your curve. For my resource 4, then I have my triangulation method. So I marked off my triangles in each of the divided circle, which is 12 equal parts, and by rolling it along the fixed line, you can mark off your points, which forms your curve. For my last section, which is my assessment of the topic, I did a simple resource which is made out from AutoCAD. So here I've my question, which is a simple basic question for the students to encounter, and by my circle again split into 12 equal parts, and by rolling this my circle along this curve here, it forms another curve here. So this curve here is a fixed line, and the curve forms your curves by marking off there. And also in the question I've included a tangent and a normal to the actual curve. So this is my tangent and this is my normal.